Angeles, the Pac-10 championship game of their postseason tournament. And it's off to a frantic start. End-to-end action, and USC leading Arizona by 1. 16-15 with 11:27 left in the half. Anderson of Arizona off the mark. This is Dick Enberg with Matt Gukas at courtside. 19,000 at the Staples Center. Partisan crowd for USC. Dupree, the Trojans, misfires, and here comes Stoudemire, who already has 11 points in this first half, 3 of those from long range. Beautiful pass to Anderson, back out to Walton for 3. Luke Walton, the son of the former UCLA All-American Bill Walton, he has 5.
That's not the strongest part of Luke Walton's game, just 27%, but he has been improving with that as the season is wearing on. But both teams, like heavyweight fighters, just punching away at each other, and so far it's been USC tempo basketball.
Both teams were 12-6 in the regular season conference play. They split the 2 games, each winning at home during the regular season. Well matched as Sam Clancy, the Pac-10 Player of the Year, hits his second goal, and it's tied at 18.
That's Sam's favorite spot on the floor, actually a little bit further out. He can knock down that jump shot. He's got a very feathery touch around the basket, and he's a very fierce rebounder.
There's that double team by Dupree and Glanville, and they force the held ball. Henry Bibby, his teams have won back-to-back 20 wins. That's happened in a long time.
It was named Most Beautiful Car in the World by the Italian press, and Best Value in its class by Strategic Vision. And after outselling the Mercedes C-Class all summer, it's ready to take on winter. The Volvo S60, available now with all-wheel drive. It adheres to everything but convention.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Want happy employees? Help secure their financial futures. At the Principal Financial Group, that's what we do. The Principal is the 401k leader, financial solutions for you and growing businesses. The Principal Financial Group, we understand what you're working for.
It has over 20 million customers nationwide. Works with nearly half the Fortune 1000 and provides the wireless network for BlackBerry and Palm. Bet you didn't know who's so big in business. Singular Wireless. What do you have to say?
Wow, that is so cool.
Can he do it again?
Sure. You'll get one, boy.
Okay, so where does he get him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get down!
With a great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down.
Ooh, that's a first.
Make it a Bud Light.
CBS Sports coverage of the road to the Final Four is sponsored by Burger King, proud sponsor of Championship Weekend on CBS. At BK, you got it.
Downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. CBS Sports Championship Weekend presented by Burger King. And this Pac-10 championship between USC and Arizona presented by Gateway. 20th in the nation, USC. Arizona ranked 14th. SC with 2 very convincing wins against Stanford and Oregon, top 15 teams. Now look at Pacific Life's keys to success.
Well, USC relies so much on their senior leadership, but they've been getting a tremendous spark from their sophomores, Desmond Farmer and Jerry Dupree, especially at the defensive end. And they got to find a way to defend Luke Walton. Not so much for his scoring, but the fact that he passes the ball makes the game easier for everybody. That means don't forget Jason Gardner either, and rebounding is going to be a key. The Wildcats could get hurt here. They need all 5 men on the glass, especially if we're in that zone, and you've got to shut down Sam Clancy. He has averaged 29 points, 11 rebounds in the 2 games that these 2 teams have faced each other.
Clancy, the leading scorer in the season, over 19 a game. Number 3 scorer scorer, #3 rebounder in USC history, and also leads the Trojans historically in blocks underneath Dupree. Over Fox, and USC leads 2018. 6 for Dupree.
Couple of twins defensively in the backcourt now. Eric and Derek Craven. That's a nice penetration move by Derek, who has not played that much this year.
And they collaborate for the turnover. On the court currently, the two Cravens are twins, identical twins. Freshman Clancy, the top scorer in the middle, with Dupree and Farmer off the bench. He has given them some good minutes in this championship. Walton, Anderson, Fox, Bynum, a freshman from Chicago, and Gardner, the leading scorer for Arizona. Turnovers now. 5 forced by USC. There's the first forced by Arizona. And that's where Southern California has been outstanding all season long. For Henry Bibby, leading the conference in turnovers and turnover ratio.
Yeah, the differential is like 12 a game for USC, 17 for their opponents. That is huge.
Stoudemire and Bynum in the backcourt, and Bynum has it stripped away, and then Bynum able to get his hands on it, but also on Clancy for a foul. Here's how they got here, and two very impressive wins. SC over Stanford convincingly, and then the team that won the regular season here in the Pac-10. Oregon, a little easier trip for Arizona over Arizona State and 25th ranked California last night.
Reason Arizona employs this zone, they would love to keep the ball out of the middle. That's why big Luke Walton at 6'8" there to try to keep the ball away from Sam Clancy around the hoop.
Number 33, Desmond Farmer, the sophomore from Flint, Michigan. He had 19 against Stanford, 17 last night against Oregon off the bench. That's his first points. Walton has it stripped by Dupree. The depth of SC can really take them on a long run, and Clancy battles his way and scores. He said, that's what my dad, Sam Clancy, the former NFL defensive end star, taught me in the backyard. He said, take it strong to the iron,
I think
kid.
he said, be physical. Sam Clancy has unusually long arms, and it's amazing how he's able to score inside, especially last night against Cal, against a much taller front line. He has a knack of being able to get that shot off, as well as being a very good shot blocker.
32 straight free throws. It ends with that attempt by Clancy. An amazing run for Southern California, an ordinary free throw shooting team. They made 22 out of 22 last night. Here's another turnover as Fox can't handle Walton's pass. Check out the road to the Final Four games of impact delivered by UPS at cbs.sportsline.com or on America Online. Enter keyword CBS Sportsline. So a run by the Trojans after it was tied at 18, 7 unanswered for the men in maroon and gold. Actually a 9 consecutive points scored. Arizona had led 18-16. And Gardner and Bynum break out 2-on-2 to Walton. Off the glass. That's the way his dad used to shoot him. 7 points for Luke Walton. 3.
USC does not waste any time. Of course, they're going to run off any kind of miss, any kind of block, any kind of steal, but they'll take it out of the net and shove it down your throat.
Well, that's Dupree. Can really get up there. Gardner, Dupree hawking him from behind, releases to Bynum. Fox, and that's going to be a charge on the big man. As down goes Ruthenthal. Quizzical expression by the freshman Fox. That's his second personal. 7:42 remaining in the opening half. SC by 5.
The Saab 9-3. Exhilarating handling. Gripping traction control. And the addictive 205 horsepower turbo. Contact your Saab dealer for a test drive. Just don't get carried away.
Right now, lease a Saab 9-3 SE 5-door starting at $269 a month for 36 months. For details, see your Saab dealer.
Brown says make your life easy. Brown tells me you have all the choices you want. Brown says to me, Get your shipments to your customers when they need it, where they need it. Brown says relax. We'll get it done. Brown says, how about some more pie? Brown would say that.
Shipping on your schedule. What could Brown do for you?
Where am I? Buckle up for the ride of your life with a special edition video that's loaded with 20 minutes of bonus footage.
Bow your head!
Planet of the Apes, now for the first time ever. Own it at a low, low price.
Need to refuel? Try a new Reese's Fast Break. Milk chocolate, soft nougats, Reese's peanut butter.
Go, 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 go!
New Reese's Fast Break. Refuel and go.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Pepsi's got that special taste created for the cold. The cold turns on that Pepsi drive, makes Pepsi Cola come alive. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Welcome back to Los Angeles. Turnovers creating more shot opportunities for USC. 7 more attempts, and they lead 25-20. And off turnovers, they've scored 11 points. Arizona, none.
Well, Dick, I don't think they're fatigue turnovers. I think it's just the outstanding defense of USC. Now, Arizona's got to be careful here. They got to look to run, look to try to get some easy baskets. But when they don't have that, they got to pull the ball back out and run their offense very patiently and try to torture USC a little bit. They're playing into their hands right now.
As you pointed out earlier, unaccustomed are these players and coaches to 3 straight games, 3 nights. There's Henry Bibby, like Lute Olson in his 6th season as the head coach.
And Arizona's got to find a way to get Jason Gardner some shots. He's still 0 for 1 from the field so far. He's a 21-point-a-game scorer, second best in the Pac-10 conference. Got to get him some looks.
Second behind Casey Jacobson of Stanford University. Granville, who has only 1 basket, and that was on a pass that went in. Another second chance for the Trojans, who hit the offensive boards, best in the league. Way outside, Farmer. Desmond Farmer, the Flint sophomore, has a couple of trays and 6 points. Biggest USC lead. And another turnover. And Lute Olson concerned. This is what Southern California has done throughout the latter part of the season and certainly in the first 2 games of this tournament.
You see Lute Olson pointing to his head. I think he's a little bit frustrated with his team right now that they are playing out of character. Normally they move the ball very well, and when they reverse it, they get good shots. But when they don't have their heads up, that's when they're going to get in trouble with some turnovers.
And a break in the action. 7 minutes exactly before the intermission. SC's biggest lead, 8 over Arizona.
I chose Fidelity's Power Street because they have some of the hottest technology.
I can't believe he said that.
He chose it because it's from Fidelity Investments.
I like the excitement of online trading.
He likes the security of knowing someone's behind him.
If I'm going to build a portfolio, I need a stock screener, complete view, and map of the market.
If he's going to build a portfolio, he's going to do it with the people who built 1 or 2 themselves.
To invest, call, click, or visit Fidelity.
I love you too.
Back in Los Angeles for the Pacific 10 championship game presented by Gateway, and the Southern California Trojans leading 28-20. With the conclusion of today's game, we'll select the Chevrolet Most Valuable Player of the Game for each team. Chevrolet making a contribution to each school's general scholarship fund, a grand tradition for over 30 years. SC enjoying its largest lead, 8 points here with under 7 to go in the first half. Against Walton, dumps it off to Blumenthal, and the big man can hit him from outside, and the Trojans run their lead to 11.
Blumenthal, an outstanding perimeter shooter, 41% from beyond the arc. Henry Bibby says he's his best post player. Well, I don't know about that when you got Sam Clancy on your team, but he's just trying to pump up Blumenthal. They need him desperately to be part of the mix.
15-2 run. Arizona trying to hold that, and Walton can't hit the bank. Anderson over the top for the foul. First foul on Anderson.
David Blumenthal, the senior from right here in Los Angeles, played with Brandon Granville at Westchester High School, so they know each other very well. He is an outstanding standstill shooter. Luke Walton trying now to get his team back in the game, looking more and more for his own offense. Now, he has done that throughout the season, but again, he is at his best when he's creating shots for his teammates.
Arizona committing 6 fouls in this first half. Only 1 for USC, the more aggressive defending team. And Lute Olson undoubtedly has noted that statistic. Farmer unable to connect over the top to Arizona. Well, other than freshman Salim Stoudemire, who has 3 threes and has hit all 4 of his attempts and 11 points, the rest of the Arizona team is 4 for 15. And hawked again in the backcourt on this pressured defense.
Yeah, it seems like for a while we saw last night against Oregon, a lot of times the pressure defense doesn't get anything done, but they just keep after it.
Oh, not a goaltend as Dupree picked it off the boards. Granville the other way to score, and the run continues for USC.
Well, it wasn't a turnover, but a block shot like that, I think everybody was looking around waiting for a call. You can't do that. You must sprint back on defense.
Well, look at the speed of this USC defense. That's why the folks here in Los Angeles feel they're geared for a big run in the tournament.
We saw this earlier, Jerry Dupree, and then getting the block, and Granville quickly to the other end.
5:24 before the break. USC with a lead.
So, you hanging up the whistle, eh, Coach?
Yeah, kind of hard to believe.
So, can a girl buy you dinner?
Coach, sorry, could you help me with something?
Sure.
This goes up there.
At Applebee's, we do our best to be part of the neighborhood.
We're back with this reminder Monday on an all-new Late Show with David Letterman. Don't miss Everybody Loves Raymond's Ray Romano, plus NBA superstar Jason Kidd. It's an all-new Dave, Monday on CBS. USC with a tenacious, lightning-quick defense has really shackled this Arizona offense in the last 5 minutes. Allowing only 2 points until Fry able to slip inside for the jam. His first points of the game.
Anytime USC goes into their zone, if you're patient, get the ball to the top, get the ball to the middle of the floor, you'll find some stuff inside.
17-2 run until Fry's basket for the Southern California Trojans. Turnover, Walton with the intercept.
Second turnover only for the Trojans in this game.
Look at that hustle by Farmer, and now the double team and another turnover. And the lob, Dupree a little too tall on the pass. Walton and Farmer lean the shoulder in on Walton, and a foul is called, and that'll at least allow the players, coaches, and fans to catch their breath.
Well, there's a good look inside to the freshman Channing Frye, finding a huge hole in the zone defense, and you just cannot be this casual with the basketball. Jason Gardner not involved offensively right now, so the rest of his game is suffering. Arizona's got to get him some shots, or he's got to find other things to do to help his team.
Gardner over 20 points a game is 0 for 1 as Walton, a tough leaner. Anderson with a follow and a foul. It'll be the 3rd team foul on SC, 6th against Arizona as we hit the 4:22 mark of this first half. First foul on Sam Clancy. He played with 4 of many minutes last night, played very intelligently in foul trouble.
Actually, Arizona has a height advantage right now with Richard Anderson, Channing Frye at about 6'10", 11, and Luke Walton at 6'8", but Henry Bibby, he doesn't care about height. He said, all I care about is quickness. I want people to react to the basketball, come up and make plays. We don't care about size.
Anderson has his 4th point of this opening half, and this season lead is flipped to 9. Third game as a Trojan starter since he was a freshman.
In the Arizona, one of the few times, and maybe the first time we've seen it in this first half.
Down to 10 on the shot clock, and a blocking foul goes against Gardner of Arizona. That will send USC to the line, one in the bonus. First foul on Gardner.
I like that move by Lute Olson, going to a man-to-man defense. Oftentimes, when you just continually go back and play in that soft zone, you become very lethargic, and it shows up in other areas of the game. And once you get out to play man-to-man, get up on your man, put some pressure on the ball, the bodies become alive, and you become much more energetic in every area.
Granville, who has 4 points, he's the number 9 scorer in USC history. Pac-10, a very strong conference in SC, leading in steals, turnover margin, offensive rebounds. We've seen all of that in the first half. Second in rebounds, first in offensive rebounds.
And I said earlier, that turnover margin +5 for the Trojans.
34-24, USC, just under 4 to go.
Oh, hey, Carl, Blockbuster's giving out rewards.
Ray, people only reward animals that do tricks, please.
Well, it's been a few years. I get my reward now? Oh, gee.
You're dangerously close, Ray.
What about now, Carl?
With Blockbuster Rewards, you get free rentals. And the more movies and games you rent, the more you get free. And now you even get free DVDs. So join Blockbuster Rewards today.
Oh, what about now?
Make it a Blockbuster night.
For an incredible bargain on a computer, just call 1-800-GATEWAY, because right now you can get a Gateway 300 SE desktop fully loaded with an Intel Celeron processor, CD burner, and a monitor, all for just $5.99. That's right, a Gateway computer with a CD burner and a monitor for just $5.99. But hurry, this deal won't last forever, so call 1-800-GATEWAY today. That's 1-800-GATEWAY.
It has the ground clearance of an SUV, the added security of all-wheel drive, and all the safety features of a Volvo. Because while getting there is half the fun. Not worrying about getting there is the other, the all-wheel drive Volvo Cross Country.
A reminder, don't miss the premiere of an all-new Amazing Race. These new teams will see more of the world in one night than most people see in a lifetime. The all-new Amazing Race premieres on a special night Monday at 10, 9 Central on CBS. 35-24. They're late giving USC its last free throw, just under 4 minutes to go. Jason Gardner, who had his low-scoring game of the season against this SC defense, 8 points in January, and he has not scored in the first half.
Well, Henry Bibby was telling us last night that, yes, Luke Walton is the key guy. We would love to keep the ball out of his hands to cut down on his effectiveness, but we can't forget about Jason Gardner. They respect his outside shooting so much.
Well, that's really executing a game plan to throw a whitewash on the top scorer of the opposition, second best scorer in the league. Walton inside with a hesitation in the score. With Walton now with 9.
Anytime he gets the ball in the middle of the floor, he becomes multi-dimensional. Not only score himself, but then he can find three-point shooters, find people open on the baseline.
Oh, nice move by the left-handed freshman, Eric Craven. And it's 37-26, 4 points for him.
Eric Craven loves to slash to the hoop, and being a lefty reminds a lot of people here in Los Angeles of a former great Trojan, Harold Miner, the all-time leading scorer in USC history.
Long cross-court pass to Stoudemire. Anderson tries the three, and the big man drops it down the bottom of the well. He has 7.
That's got to feel good for Rick Anderson. His offensive game has been dormant of late. Still doing a good job on the boards, however.
Appear to be Channing Frye with a hold inside.
Luke Walton just has such a good feel for the game. On the catch, head up all the time, sees the defenders, know he can beat them there. And then Eric Craven the other way, even though he's a diminutive guy, able to get that shot off quickly against the taller players.
Sam Clancy, one of the 10 finalists for the inaugural class award given to the top senior, stays in school, ignores all the other temptations, and plays loyally for his university 4 full years. .37-29, and the whistle for a hold goes against USC. And speaking of that class award, it'll be presented in Kansas City. We'll have the announcement for you on CBS in the Final Four. Here are the finalists: Dick Cow, a lot of nice name, Baxter and Dixon from Maryland, Udonis Haslem, Steve Logan, Cincinnati, led the Bearcats to 30 wins. As they won their 30th today, one of those will be the first ever senior class award. Gardner misses again. And a 3-on-1 break. Craven, and he gets it back on the carom. And it traveled. Bud Olson there to help the official make the call.
Well, from time to time, USC will get out of control going the offensive end, but that's the nature of the way they play. They just keep coming at you both ends of the floor, never letting you come up for a breath.
Still way ahead in turnovers, 10-4, and a reach-in foul on Eric Craven of Southern California. Reminder, coming up singular at the half, Greg and Special K with today's college scores and highlights, and a big upset in the ACC coming up at singular at the half as Luke Walton can't hit inside. Fox battles, and it's out of bounds to Arizona, so the freshman Fox kept it alive. Henry Bibby. People forget he was a great scorer and point guard for John Wooden, winning 3 national titles, but he was also a tenacious defender. Inside to Fox. He was bumped. Ball, I believe.
Well, the Arizona Wildcats are getting some of their best looks on underneath out-of-bounds plays. They got finally a decent open shot for Jason Gardner, who put up a brick and got an inside play for Walton and then for Fox.
That was the 6th SC team foul, so Arizona in the bonus from now on. Gardner still wearing a 0 in that scoring column. Stoudemire partially blocked by Craven. It goes to Anderson, and it's taken away by Granville. SC 17-2, converting turnovers. That's the big statistic in this first half. And this time, Stoudemire gets his hand on it, but out of bounds to USC. That comes Jerry Dupree for the Trojans, and Blumenthal given a rest.
Well, we see it coming in a couple of big areas of concern, especially for Arizona, would be the boards, because they play so much zone or man-to-man right now. It's a lot easier to block out in a man-to-man situation. Rebounding's been fine. Taking care of the basketball has been a horror.
Nice move by Granville, can't score. Fox with a rebound. Here come the Wildcats, trailing by 8. Walton, this is another one close in, but was fouled. Might have been Craven. And Henry Bibby out to challenge the call as he barks at the official across the way. Second on Eric Craven.
A very late call, but I think an accurate one here. Enough contact there. Looked like Luke Walton got hit right in the face, but there was a decided delay on the whistle. Luke Walton, you saw him talking to himself. Clearly frustrated right now with the way that his team is playing. They are really out of sync, and this is a team that relies on being in sync. It's when they play their best ball, when they are moving, the ball is moving, getting their skip passes, getting the better looks at the basket.
Walton hits 1 out of 2 and has 10 points in the game. It's a 7-point USC lead. Granville, and didn't know quite what to do with it, and out of bounds to USC. Anderson hit the line. Down to 106 left in this opening half.
You know, Dick, with all the turnovers that Arizona has given away, and even though they've had points scored against them, it hasn't been like breakout points where the other team has gone down and getting an easy basket. USC has just gone down the other end and scored against said defense.
Farmer a little off balance, but able to gather himself and hit his 8th point. Anderson, he misses inside. And they're intimidating USC. Great leapers, quick off their feet. And Arizona, 4 or 5 times appear to have easy lay-ins, couldn't score.
Well, Desmond Farmer often plays out of control, but he's so quick, so aggressive, and so hungry that he just out-hustled everybody to that loose ball for the finish.
You're seeing the depth of Southern California. 9 men contribute strongly to their success. And a hold as Gardner was trying to break away from Drew 3 outside.
That's a good point, Dick. The fact that USC does have the depth, and Lute Olson was saying that last night. Sure, he was concerned about fatigue today. 3rd game in 3 days. Same thing for Henry Bibby, but he said clearly the advantage to Southern Cal because they have more players, and they're certainly used to playing this style of play much more.
And finally, the All-America for the University of Arizona, Jason Gardner has a point. This junior from Indianapolis, averaging nearly 21 a game. He had a string of 32 consecutive free throws broken last night. And on the scramble for the rebound, out of bounds to USC, the call. 39-31, the Trojans lead. Shot clock off, 30 seconds left. Defense by Gardner to punch the ball into the backcourt. 9 seconds. Granville with 7. And an offensive foul. So with 6.8 seconds left, the offensive charge against Granville is first.
Well, that possession looked doomed from the very beginning for Henry Bibby's ball club there. Brandon Granville could never get into the offense. They obviously wanted to wait for the shot clock to wind down, but it was sloppy.
Walton. And Anderson misses the tip. No basket on the second attempt. Now that's the end of the first half here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. USC 39, Arizona 31. Now let's go to New York and Greg Gumbel.
All right, Dick, thank you. Coming up on Singular at the Half, Clark Kellogg and I will run down all the scores and highlights on this busy Saturday, including North Carolina State's upset of Maryland and Iowa's last-second win over Indiana. That's next, after this message and a word from your local station.
When reviewing the Lexus LS430, Automobile Magazine said, no car in this class has more inviting leather, a more comfortable ride, a superior stereo, or a more logical navigation system. Perhaps this is why, for the 2nd year in a row, Automobile Magazine has named the LS430 the best luxury car over $40,000. To its owners, it's the best luxury sedan in the world. The LS430 at your Lexus dealer.
Thanks for the lift.
You jumped out?
I jumped out of the moving truck.
You're kidding.
At that point, it was like my decision was made. I'm out of here.
Life is best told over a great tasting Miller Lite at a place called Miller Time.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Hey, sports fans. For all of your news, scores, expert analysis, and fantasy advice, go to cbs.sportsline.com or AOL keyword CBS Sportsline.
Baby Bob. Do you prefer Dada? Dad seems more natural to me. Monday, March 18th.
Hey, prima clock! Get off the ice! More like prima donna cock!
Hey, does anybody know the Russian word for loser?
It's prima cock!
Ladies and gentlemen, visiting from Western Russia, the parents of right winger Alex Primakov.
Want to get away?
Now you can. Fly Southwest Airlines for just $39 to $99 when you purchase by March 18th.
You are now free to move about the country.
People in Maryland love sports.
especially when their team is #1. My name is Craig Northrup, a University of Maryland graduate, and I'd like to introduce you to another #1 team. Maryland's #1 realtor, the Northrup team. The Northrup team has helped hundreds of Maryland families turn their dreams into reality. We educate you on the selling, buying, and home building experience. The Northrup team sells a home every day. When you're ready to buy or sell, call the Northrup team.
Get basic cable free for 30 days when you sign up for the new Comcast high-speed internet. Get the best in news on CNN and Fox News. Get the best in sports on Comcast Sportsnet, FX, and ESPN. Get the best in educational programming on the History Channel and Discovery. Basic cable free for 30 days. New or current customers call 1-888-COMCAST now and get 30 days free of basic cable when you connect with Comcast high-speed internet. Call today and you could be watching by tomorrow. Call 1-888-COMCAST right now.
For first warning weather, check in with Eyewitness News every day.
CBS Sports presents Singular at the Half, sponsored by Singular, the wireless company that supports self-expression nationwide.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our New York studios in Singular at the Half. I'm Greg Gumbel, along with Clark Kellogg, our score at halftime in Los Angeles. USC leading Arizona 39-31. Clark, what do you think the problem is for Arizona today?
They are not squeezing the orange. We go to the bottom. They've got 10 turnovers. USC has converted those 10 turnovers into 17 points, and that's why they're on top by 8.
I thought so. I just wanted to know if you knew. Elsewhere on the championship weekend scoreboard. In the Big Ten semis today, Ohio State over Illinois, 94-88. Brent Darby, 23 points, including that 3, and the Buckeyes were on top.
So Frank Williams going to tie it up for the Illini at 65 with that 3.
And Ohio State's Boban Savovich, he had 11, including the 3 here. Buckeyes led by 5, held on to win it by a score of 94-88. They move on to the championship game to play Iowa. They beat Indiana today, 62-60. Luke Recker off the screen, 3 of his 17 to tie the game at 60. Then he had the game winner. Jim Nance missed the call.
7 seconds to go. Winning shot for the championship game. He better go to the hole. Looking for Recker. Recker with 1 second hits it away. Oh, for the 2 days in a row. Can you believe that? And Indiana, Luke Recker, the hero again.
For the second straight day, Luke Recker wins it for Iowa at the buzzer. The Hawkeyes win at 62-60. They're in the title game tomorrow. ACC semifinals. Duke over Wake Forest, 79-64. They will play North Carolina State. The Wolfpack upends Maryland, 86-82. NC State's Julius Hodge with the 3 as the shot clock expires. NC State by 6.
Maryland had one last chance, trailing by 3. Juan Dixon gets a look at it. It's short and left, and North Carolina State holds on to win by 4.
So the Wolfpack and Duke in the ACC final tomorrow. SEC semis, Alabama over South Carolina, 65-57. They will meet Mississippi State. The Bulldogs over LSU today, 57-51. In the Big 12, Oklahoma over Texas, 67-51, and they'll move on to meet Kansas. Look at what the Jayhawks did to Texas Tech, 90-50. Jeff Boschee to the alley-oop to Drew Gooden for the slam. Gooden had 16 points and 21 rebounds. That's a tournament high, and no wonder Bob Knight's a little upset.
Well, he's the player of the year in my mind, Drew Gooden. Aaron Miles, 15 assists, one of them right there to Drew Gooden.
That 40-point margin of victory, also a Big 12 tournament record. Kansas, 90-50. Conference USA title goes to the Bearcats of Cincinnati, 77-63 over Marquette. The Atlantic 10 championship, Richmond is now leading Xavier by 1, 47-46. 14:57 to play in the second half. The America East Championship goes to Boston University. The Terriers over Maine, 66-40. In the Big Sky, Montana on its way to the tournament, 70-66 winners over the Eagles of Eastern Washington. In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Championship game, Howard falls to Hampton. The Pirates win it 80-62. And in the Southland Championship game, McNeese State, the Cowboys victors 65-43 over Louisiana Monroe. Question for you. Are you the most expressive college basketball fan around? Enter to win Singular's most expressive fan promotion at Singular.com. You and a friend could win a trip to the 2002 NCAA Men's Final Four in Atlanta. A reminder, tomorrow, Conference Championship Weekend presented by Burger King continues at noon Eastern Time with the road to the Final Four. We will talk with Lee Fowler, chair of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Committee, and take a look at the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Then at 1 Eastern Time, Mississippi State and Alabama will battle for the SEC tournament title. followed at 3:30 Eastern by Iowa and Ohio State in the Big Ten Conference Tournament Championship. And then at 6 Eastern, the big moment. CBS Sports brings you the exclusive live announcement of the seedings and pairings in the full 65-team tournament field on the NCAA Basketball Championship Selection Show. We thank you for watching Singular at the half. We will rejoin Dick and Matt for the second half of USC Arizona right after this.
CBS Sports presents Singular at the Half, sponsored by Singular, the wireless company that supports self-expression nationwide.
Hey, guys.
Never pay for long distance, never pay for roaming with Singular Wireless. And right now, get 3,500 night and weekend bonus minutes plus a great deal on a Nokia phone. Nationwide self-expression is Singular.
Why should you consider getting an education in the Navy? This is one of your classrooms. Navy, accelerate your life.
Roundup knocks out weeds in 24 hours. The leading imitator doesn't. Roundup knocks out weeds in 24 hours.
Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. Special orders now, you know they don't upset us. We can serve your flaming Whopper, fresh with lettuce.
I gotta get a Whopper.
You got it.
For an incredible bargain on a computer, just call 1-800-GATEWAY, because right now you can get a Gateway 300 SE desktop fully loaded with an Intel Celeron processor, CD burner, and a monitor, all for just $5.99. That's right, a Gateway computer with a CD burner and a monitor for just $5.99. But hurry, this deal won't last forever, so call 1-800-GATEWAY today. That's 1-800-GATEWAY.
On March 22nd, their fraternity will force them to join a sorority.
Yeah, very funny.
Hi. Oh, my God.
Coming through. Oh.
I love when you braid my hair.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm addicted to porn. Pillow fight.
Sorority Boys, rated R. Please be a size 8.
Oh, yeah!
Starts March 22nd.
Back in Los Angeles, and the Pacific 10 Championship is presented by Gateway. And the USC Trojans leading by 8, 39-31 over Arizona. Jerry Dupree, Matt Gukas.
Well, the sophomore coming of age in this Pac-10 tournament, playing with a great deal of confidence. Just his 6th start of the year, knocking in jump shots, throwing them down inside. But this is what he's doing especially well. 2 big blocks last night, 4 blocks in the first half.
CBS Sports coverage of NCAA men's basketball continues after this word from your local station.
At Michelin, our tires are rigorously tested. They're laser checked, X-rayed for structural integrity, and finally, no tire leaves the factory without a thorough hand inspection. Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires.
Need to refuel? Try a new Reese's Fast Break. Milk chocolate, soft nougats, Reese's peanut butter.
Go, 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 go!
New Reese's Fast Break. Refuel and go.
Where am I? Buckle up for the ride of your life with a special edition video that's loaded with 20 minutes of bonus footage.
Bow your head!
Planet of the Apes, now for the first time ever, own it at a low, low price.
Catch every game of the first 3 rounds in their entirety with Mega March Madness as DirecTV supplements CBS's coverage of the NCAA Basketball Championship.
Entertainment Weekly calls it the best show on TV. The King of Queens, CBS Monday.
This is ridiculous. Just keep looking. What about the one on the right? She'll love this.
With a Nokia 3360 phone and AT&T wireless service.
No, more right. This?
You can send and receive text messages.
Yeah, that's what she wants. I mean, I think that's what she wants.
And right now, with a $50 rebate from AT&T Wireless, it's everything you ever wanted.
How did you know?
After extensive research, we've concluded that Orbitz is the travel site with the most low fares. Aloha. Visit Planet Earth via Orbitz.com from the world's leading airlines.
Go where you want, when you want, how you want, for less. With Orbitz, the choice is yours, because only Orbitz offers the most low fares available in one place. Visit Orbitz.com today for the most low fares to planet Earth.
Springtime. The perfect time for Volvo's spring break. When you'll find special values on every 2002 Volvo. Like the Volvo S60 Sport Sedan. But remember, these special offers end March 31st. Volvo's spring break. Nature has a new lease, shouldn't you?
WJZ13 has the weakest link.
Bring it on.
Weekdays at 4. CBS Sports coverage of the road to the Final Four is sponsored by Gateway, Michelin, Old Navy, and by Planet of the Apes.
Just a few miles from downtown Los Angeles, the Hollywood sign that looms over the famed Hollywood Bowl as we look at the first half numbers, Matt.
Well, there you see the turnovers, the big story of the first half. Arizona primarily shooting themselves in the foot by being just not alert. But you got to credit USC's defense. It is tenacious, and the big difference in the points off the turnovers. And look at the block shots as Jerry Dupree having a field day around the rim with 4 blocks.
It's interesting, the 17-2 points off turnovers, and that's exactly what the run was in the middle of that first half for USC, outscoring Arizona 17-2. Arizona led by 2, and then this frenzied attack by Southern California's defense. How do you think that's going to play going into the NCAA tournament?
Well, again, luckily for Arizona, they're not going to see any kind of defense like they're seeing here today. But I wanted to say, Dick, if Henry Bibby's idea coming into this game was to not let Luke Walton help anybody, it has worked in the first half. No assists for Luke Walton. Took him 13 shots to get 10 points. That is not his game, and they have really shut down on Jason Gardner. Just 0 for 1 from the field, 1 point from the line.
And only 2 shots for Jason Gardner. They have really thrown a blanket around Arizona's top scorer. Tomorrow, championship weekend continues with the road to the Final Four, followed by the SEC championship and the Big Ten tournament championship games. And then we'll fill in all the brackets for you, the NCAA tournament 65 teams. You'll get it all on the NCAA basketball championship selection show, a full hour this year, presented by United Airlines. And here's a look at our bracket here in the Pac-10 as USC advancing with big wins over highly rated Stanford and the conference champion Oregon Ducks. Arizona here in the finals after wins against rival Arizona State and California last night. Great balance by USC in that first half. Blumenthal with 9, Farmer with 8, Clancy, Granville, and Dupree all with 6. Stoudemire, the freshman for Arizona, with 11, Walton 10. But again, their All-America guard, Jason Gardner, with 1 point.
Now, Luke Walton is so good at creating opportunities for his teammates, but a lot of time it's kind of an instinct type of thing. So I don't think he has really looked in particular for Jason Gardner, and I think he's got to come out starting the second half to make sure he gets his top scorer some good looks.
I would imagine they might have even, Lute Olson set up a play to get Gardner a good shot here to open the half. Walton, who often operates right there from the top of the key. Gardner inside to Fry. And reach in on Blumenthal of USC. That's his third.
By definition, Jason Gardner is the point guard on this team, but he's more or less a scorer, a guy that's going to spot up and shoot the three. Occasionally will take the ball to the basket. He can find his way to the free throw line, and it's Luke Walton who's pretty much the point player.
And Gardner's three-point attempt off the rim, and Blumenthal rebounds. Show you how effective Walton is passing the ball. He led the Pac-10. The next 8 players were guards. He plays at 6'8" to 4. Here comes Gardner with Walton. And Walton will hold it up. Then drives the baseline, scores, and he's fouled. So Luke Walton cuts SC's lead to 6.
You can almost see the wheels turning for Luke Walton there. He really took his time. I think he wants to get Gardner another shot, but when he realized he wasn't moving, kind of just standing still, he said, oh, what the heck, I'll just take it myself. But I keep saying that's 14 shots now for Luke Walton. He's capable of scoring in the 20s. He's been doing it a lot lately, but it's not the best way for him in Arizona to play.
Well, the three-point play carves the SC lead to 5 early here in the second half. Meanwhile, Craven picked up his third foul, so Blumenthal and Eric Craven both with 3 for USC. Clancy been fairly quiet as well inside to Dupree. Boy, can he elevate. And Walton with a big rebound to Gardner. Pulling up for the 3. Misses again, well off the mark, and Craven in the corner for USC.
Now you can see from our half-court vantage point, Jason Gardner, when he went up for that shot, Dick, he really swayed to his left about 3 or 4 feet. You're never going to be able to make shots on a consistent basis that way.
Gardner 0 for 4 now, shooting for Arizona. Clancy again, that 10-footer, spinning away toward the baseline is his shot.
He loves that left side. However, if you can get USC to constantly play in the half court, oftentimes their execution will become stagnant.
Salim Stoudemire is what Jason Gardner isn't in this game. That's 4 from outside for him. He leads all scorers with 14.
He came out of the box, knocked down his first 3 from downtown, and then made another field goal before he missed. Clearly made up for the absence of Gardner's offense.
Clancy trying to jam his way through 2 defenders and unable to connect. And Arizona with a chance, down by only 4. And Anderson from the side, well off the mark. Clancy rebounds, and then Granville, and the foul will be for the... Oh, it's going to be a charge on Granville. A hesitation, and then the signal offense foul. Second on Granville.
Granville doesn't like that call. The official took a long time in making it here, and of course the question is, did Gardner give him enough room to catch and make that move? I think he did.
I do too. Anderson, 2.5 minutes into the second half. SC's biggest lead was 13 in the middle of the opening half. Down to 4. Stoudemire clear for 17-footer. Tipped in by Anderson, almost a goaltend. Clancy at the other end. Blocked by Walton. So a much more spirited attack from the Arizona Wildcats. Professor Lute Olson must have done some scolding at halftime.
Let's take a look up top here and see if Rick Anderson gets a piece of that. Now, pulled his hand back just in time. That basket should go to Salim Stoudemire.
8-2 run, but that's quieted as Clancy goes outside.
How about the side spin on that shot to be that accurate? Sam Clancy, almost like a slider going up there.
Anderson to Walton. Walton passing up a 15-footer. Stoudemire. Well, Walton knows what he's doing. He said, I'll give 3 for 2 anytime.
Well, you got to milk the hot hand, and you can't worry so much about getting Jason Gardner's shots when you got Salim Stoudemire on fire right now.
Closest Arizona's been since 9 minutes into the opening half. A 1-point game. Blumenthal for 3. Tipped outside and controlled by Granville.
With about 5 or 6 minutes to go in the first half, Lute Olson hauled off the zone and started going man-to-man. Since that, Arizona has looked much more like the good team that they are.
Granville misses from three-point range, and we have a hold inside, and it's against Luke Walton, the official indicating that he used his hand to grab the leg of the SC rebounder.
Well, this is not unusual accuracy for Stoudemire. He comes in shooting 44% from downtown. He's the Pac-10 freshman of the year. And forget about the offense for a second. His own teammates voted him their best defensive player.
Salim Stoudemire, by the way, picked up the foul, not Walton, on the last play. As you see, Arizona coming out 4 for 7 shooting in the second half. Granville a little too high. One of those went in for a basket in the first half for the senior point guard of the Trojans. A chance for the lead for Arizona, trailing by 1. Walton working on Clancy. Skidding, and Clancy called for the leg foul. Trying to deny Walton, and with that, 3 fouls for Clancy. So 3 Trojans now with 3 personal fouls. Timeout, a 1-point game.
Moo.
For an incredible bargain on a computer, just call 1-800-GATEWAY, because right now you can get a Gateway 300 SE desktop fully loaded with an Intel Celeron processor, CD burner, and a monitor, all for just $5.99. That's right, a Gateway computer with a CD burner and a monitor for just $5.99. But hurry, this deal won't last forever, so call 1-800-GATEWAY today. That's 1-800-GATEWAY.
Man, what are you up to in those Old Navy legendary cargoes? Old Navy legendary cargoes. The pants that legends are made of, with pockets to spare. They're the zip-offable, high-flyable, off-roadable, cliff-climbable way to get into and out of trouble. At rock-solid prices, just $26.50 and up. They're not just cargoes. They're legendary cargoes. Only at Old Navy. You dig?
Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. Special on us now, you know they don't upset us.
I gotta get a Whopper.
You got it.
After the all-new Chevy Trailblazer, everything else just seems kind of weak. The 270 horsepower Chevy Trailblazer, like a rock.
Who's in? Who's out? What's the madness all about? For all you need to know, it's the NCAA Basketball Championship Selection Show, tomorrow on CBS.
March Madness adventure underway, and Monday on CBS take off on another adventure. 5 continents, 8 countries, and a race around the world. Don't miss the premiere of the all-new Amazing Race, Monday, 9 Central on CBS.
Well, even though Jason Gardner can't get it going, the freshman Salim Stoudemire, Pac-10 Freshman of the Year, has found himself open time to time. Somebody's got to be open if you're worrying so much about Gardner doing most of his damage from the perimeter. 7 out of 8 overall from the field, 5 out of 6 from downtown. And Salim Stoudemire, the cousin of Damon Stoudemire.
19 points for Stoudemire. His season high is 25. Anderson banks it in, and Arizona reclaims the lead. Down by 13 in the first half. SC has given up the lead, and then the turnover as Clancy unable to handle Blutenthal's high pass.
Dick, it's amazing when you get more aggressive with your defense, all of a sudden things go well for you at the offensive end. It's been this switch to a more aggressive man-to-man defense that has gotten the Wildcats going.
It's like in football saying, hey, the heck with all this passing. Let's run it. Let's get those offensive linemen to start feeling more aggressive. And a hold called against USC. Appeared to be Blumenthal.
And on the other hand, USC, they have to get themselves going defensively right now. Another underneath out-of-bounds play as they find Luke Walton inside.
And Arizona up to 3 points. The last foul, by the way, on Derek Craven is first. The twin brother of starter Eric Craven. Clancy. Farmer off the bench. He has sparked USC all season long. Big points off the bench. Clancy from the side. Way short. Anderson with a rebound. Oh my, Arizona on a 15-4 run.
You can see in the body language they're certainly a different basketball team than they were in the first 15 minutes of this game.
What if he gets hot? No, he misses the three on it. Isaiah Fox, the big freshman, able to bat it home for his first point. Anderson a near steal. And the Arizona fans on their feet.
Isaiah Fox waiting on the doorstep on the weak side, just taking a wild swing at it. Things are going the way of Arizona right now.
15-4 run for Lute Olson's Cats. We'll be back after this word from your local station.
They've worked hard to get here. Persistence, performance, strength. It all paid off. So how do achievers secure their future? They do what nearly 2/3 of the Fortune 500 do. They put their confidence in the Pacific Life family of companies. With over 130 years of experience and $340 billion in managed assets, secure your course in life. Rely on the strength of Pacific Life.
Catch the all-new Amazing Race. Premieres CBS Monday.
Let's go! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Go, 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 go! Thank you, Detroit! We love you!
Detroit was last night.
Want to get away? Now you can. Fly Southwest Airlines for just $39 to $99 when you purchase by March 18th.
You are now free to move about the country.
Mercedes, BMW, Suzuki. Under the conditions of a recent Insurance Institute for Highway Safety 40-mile-per-hour crash test, each of these SUVs received the highest overall rating of good. Yet the Suzuki XL7 costs nearly $20,000 less. And that makes the XL7 not just a safe choice, but a smart one.
Hurry on down to your Baltimore area Suzuki dealer for a great new Suzuki today.
This is ridiculous. Just keep looking. What about the one on the right? I love this.
With a Nokia 3360 phone and AT&T wireless service.
No, more right.
This? You can send and receive text messages.
Yeah, that's what she wants. I mean, I think that's what she wants.
And right now, with a $50 rebate from AT&T Wireless, it's everything you ever wanted.
How did you know?
For breaking news, check in with Eyewitness News every day.
Back with a reminder, Wednesday on CBS, Hunter seems to be a natural-born leader, but others could challenge him. And on the other side of the island, it's a love fest. Don't miss an all-news Survivor on a special night Wednesday, 8, 7 Central on CBS. What a second-half start for Arizona. 17-4 run led by Stoudemire and Walton with 19 and 15 in the game.
Well, USC clearly has to pick up their effort at the defensive end or on slow times down the floor. They got to go inside of their main man, Sam Clancy.
Arizona's biggest lead of the game, 5 at 48-43 with 6 minutes gone. Farmer can't hit the three. Fox with a rebound. It's all going Arizona's way. One shot each trip down for SC.
Well, the tall front line of Walton, Isaiah Fox, and Rick Anderson right now doing a good job on the board.
Inside to Walton, the recipient of a good pass from Anderson. Turnabout is fair play on a good team.
Luke Walton maneuvers that baseline as well as anybody in college basketball. Not lightning quick, but he finds the opening.
Clancy and the crowd can't hit. Fox pulls it away from two Trojans. Oh, that's a tough call on Fox. He was just trying to pull away, and they called him for a loose elbow.
The tippy-toe rebound as Fox couldn't get off the floor holding it there.
Wow, what's a man to do? He's got
Walton sliding down the lane. A little bit of a hook move to get around Blumenthal.
missed shot inside for USC, and here comes Arizona with a 50-43 lead. Gardner way outside, and he misses again. He's now 0 for 6 in the game.
Lou Olson did not like that shot. No need for it. Too many other good things are happening when Arizona moves the basketball.
Blumenthal inside, and he is fouled. There's scores from around the country. Rick Anderson's second foul. Congratulations to those that joined the March Madness Parade. McNeese State, Boston University, Montana, Cincinnati, first to 30 wins. Bob Huggins Bearcats. David Blumenthal, his heritage links well back into USC's history. Blumenthal, his great, three greats grandfather, actually Isaiah Hellman, was one of the major landowners to USC, to the campus where the current University of Southern California campus exists. So Blumenthal should get some extra privileges. Free throw shooter, and it's now 50-45 Arizona.
Henry Bibby may go more and more inside to Blumenthal, and now Sam Clancy gets kind of one look in there, and then he starts to slide away from the basketball.
Walton aggressively down the lane, can't hit it. Rebound to Farmer. Outside Blumenthal, short on the three. Walton with the rebound. Eyes in the back of his head. He saw Farmer behind him. And Farmer picks up the foul. Reach in on Gardner. His second.
Usually when the Trojans get cornered like this, they just become much more aggressive. We saw it looked like Oregon was in control of that game last night, and then with about 6 or 7 minutes, Oregon up 13. USC really started to put the clamps on it. Got very physical, started reaching and grabbing. In fact, the coach, Ernie Kent of Oregon, very upset at halftime, felt that the officials let USC get away with way too much, but they'll do as much as they can get away with.
And the foul total now working against SC. That was their 6th. Only 3 for Arizona in the second. Finally, Jason Gardner with a wake-up 3. His first of the game. 4 points total. Blumenthal short on that attempt, and Fox, who's been a bear on the rebound, and that call dual possession. And Fox, who was wondrous about the foul, called him in traffic the last time, can't figure that one out. Gardner's shot from the corner on the line. That's a 2-pointer. Timeout.
Greg, this one you gotta see.
Oh.
That's Leslie's first bath. Look at that little tushy.
That's her little tushy, all right. That cute little tushy that belongs to such an attractive, beautiful woman. Because it's grown up into something else. Nice, big, round tushy. You know, have you seen it? Have you seen it lately? You know. Is dinner coming soon, or is it?
You must all break out of your humdrum existences. The atom becomes the flower, becomes the ox, becomes the man. We all must change. The world needs change. You, sir, you must change.
Chevy Avalanche, the only vehicle that changes from an SUV to a pickup. There's also Motor Trend's 2002 Truck of the Year.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Chevy Avalanche, like a rock.
What happened?
I thought he said a potato was coming.
Tornado? Why would I say a potato was coming?
Jack, were you on a cell phone?
Yeah.
It's the cellular static. Here, Sprint PCS built a largest all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network, so you won't have any of these misunderstandings.
Bullet, come here.
Looks like things are clearing up already.
4,000 minutes for $39.99 from Sprint PCS.
On September 11th, our bravest heroes rose to their greatest challenge and saved thousands.
When the road
gets dark.
Now, witness the only footage from inside Ground Zero.
Have a little faith.
Robert De Niro hosts 9/11, Sunday on CBS, presented by Nextel.
CBS Sports coverage of the road to the Final Four is sponsored by Gateway, NikeBasketball.com, Pacific Life, and by Sprint PCS.
The Pac-10 Championship presented by Gateway, and that's how our producer Bob Madman Mansbach goes to the airport. Catch the red eye tonight. Larry Cavallina, our director. Welcome back to Los Angeles. 19,000 at the Staples Center. We've seen two very different halves. SC dominating with their defense in the first half. Arizona turning up the heat here in the second half to get the lead at 7 points.
And it's been the defense of Arizona. USC just 2 for 11 from the field in the second half, and it has turned into excellent shooting at the other end for Arizona. 9 for 15 from the field. If USC is not going to punch the ball inside to either Sam Clancy or David Blumenthal, they've got to spread the floor and let their wing guys try to attack the basket.
Farmer throws it outside to Clancy. Again, for those of you just joining us, the man with ball now, Sam Clancy, voted by coaches in the league as the top player of the season in the Pac-10. Granville has it slapped away from behind by Gardner, captured by Clancy. Plenty of time on the clock, 15. The left-hander Farmer not there. Good rebound just into the game as Rory O'Neal, a freshman from Ridgecrest, California, he collected the rebound. Clancy from 18 rattles it home. Sam Clancy now with 12 points.
Well, Henry Bibby has chosen to go with some size. Rory O'Neal about close to 7 foot coming in here to get the big offensive rebound. All in all, Arizona has done a good job on the boards. Normally, Henry Bibby feels comfortable with a smaller team right now, but he's searching for a combination to get something going.
52-47, the Arizona Wildcats, as we're under 11 minutes to go here in Los Angeles for the Pac-10 Post-Conference Championship. After a delay of a dozen years, extra duty for these very contentious teams in the Pac-10. 6 should go to the tournament. Long pass to Stoudemire. Runner beats the buzzer. He's doing everything right. Salim Stoudemire with 21 points.
The skip pass for Arizona has been good to them, even in the beginning of the game. Every time they skip it, USC has been very slow to react, close out, and stop the open shot. That was a very difficult shot, however, by Stoudemire.
Inside, and Fox with a body called for the foul against Clancy.
Watch that shot clock, lower left-hand part of your screen, and you clearly see the ball out of the hands of Salim Stoudemire. Take another look. Terrific touch by Stoudemire, who really has been on top of his game, has been pretty quiet in the first 2 games of this tournament due to a hip flexor pull that he picked up early in the first game against Arizona State.
That last foul is a significant one, the 4th on Isaiah Fox. So he's taken out. Channing Frye now in the post. Less bulk for Arizona. Craven has it stripped, but the hold. Stoudemire got a piece of the wrist, his second foul. And in the Pac-10 postseason tournament, you can see UCLA won the first in '87, then a run by Lute Olson's Arizona Wildcats. In fact, they're 11-1 in this tournament starting today, and then off for 12 years. Olson is not one of those supporting the postseason. We'll get into that when an opportunity provides itself.
I think he likes it a lot more today. And at this point,
basically, he says it's just too many games. You play each other 18 times and then 3 more in a tournament. You got to do what the Big Ten does and cut down the regular season to 14. And a foul inside, and it's Rick Anderson who is complaining. And he comes out, replaced by Dennis Lattimore. First time we've seen Lattimore, the 6'8", 250-pound freshman from Halstead, Kansas.
I think coming into this game, Lute Olson expected to use more players. A little bit concerned that his team may be tired since they played late last night, but when they got behind early, he really couldn't afford to go searching on his bench. He had to try to stay with his key guys, hoping that Jason Gardner would get something going.
Stoudemire, that last foul, he has 3. Farmer left alone for 3. He has been deadly outside. Desmond Farmer with 11. He's not a starter, but he's their number 5 scorer, 9 points a game. And he's been hitting in the high teens much of these late games of the season. Gardner for 3 to answer. Not there. Rebound Clancy. Craven can't hit the follow. But Farmer can. 5 points in about 15 seconds for Desmond Farmer. He leads SC with 13.
And that three-pointer by Farmer not only ignited his team, but has it ever got the crowd going? What about that crowd last night in USC's win over Oregon? Really into it here in Los Angeles.
Well, it's a hometown crowd. We would say the 19,000, all but about 4,000 rooting for the Trojans. A whistle before the shot. As SC down by 7 quickly pulls within 2.
Very slow closeout by Channing Frye on the three-point attempt and make by Desmond Farmer. And now Arizona looking like a tired team the last minute or so. Slow reacting to the ball, reaching for the ball instead of grabbing it. And the sophomore Desmond Farmer going after it with gusto.
O'Neal with a foul, his first. Will be in the bonus from now on, both teams. As Luke Walton now with 18 points. And there's Daddy Bill. You know, I've been with Bill when he's called Luke and his other sons. The first thing he always asks them is, how the study's going? You going to class? Are you doing okay? Then he says, how you playing?
Well, Big Bill, he's got to know how Luke's been playing. Everybody around the country, at least in this western part of the country, have seen him have a terrific junior season. And really, when he came out of high school, I don't think that much was expected from Luke. He has developed into a terrific all-around player.
Wasn't even heavily recruited by his dad's alma mater, UCLA. 8 minutes to go. Arizona with the ball and a 4-point lead. Luke, one of 4 Walton sons, all to play college basketball. Arizona a little more patient with the clock, with the lead, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gardner shut off by Granville. Walton for 3, way off the mark. And unable to save it, Lattimore in the corner. And without a timeout, 7:39 to go. Luke and Bill, Walton showing his colors today in L.A.
This is Silverado Heavy Duty, with the most towing capacity of any heavy-duty pickup. Silverado Heavy Duty. More truck from Chevy.
Moo. For an incredible bargain on a computer, just call 1-800-GATEWAY, because right now you can get a Gateway 300 SE desktop fully loaded with an Intel Celeron processor, CD burner, and a monitor, all for just $5.99. That's right, a Gateway computer with a CD burner and a monitor for just $5.99. But hurry, this deal won't last forever, so call 1-800-GATEWAY today. That's 1-800-GATEWAY.
That's a foul, player.
Man, what? Get out of here, man.
That's the hack. My man got 3 signature moves. Hacking, hacking, and hacking. Whatever, though. If you quick, that fool ain't hard to shake. And, yo, it didn't even matter that there wasn't a ref, because I had these, the Nike Air Flight Elevates. You can't hack what you can't catch, right? You can only get them at Foot Locker.
Back in Los Angeles, down to 7:39 to go. Arizona by 4.
Now, second half highlighted by outstanding Arizona defense, although it's starting to wane a little bit. Outstanding shooting for the Cats. And look at the turnovers there, only 1. And look at this down here. Sam Clancy does 12 points and 5 rebounds. In the other 2 games that these two teams played, 29 a game for Sam Clancy and 11 rebounds. They have shut him down. I talked to Sam before the game. I said, what are they doing with you or not doing? He says, the zone doesn't work against me.
He likes the inside work, although Arizona able to shut him off for most of this game.
And I think a lot of it has been the man-to-man defense that the Cats went to late in the first half and all of the second half.
SE ball, 4 points down, 7.5 to go. Clancy, Granville, Farmer, Craven, and the freshman O'Neal for USC. That Craven is lightning quick. Sets up O'Neal. Rory O'Neal's first basket, the applied mathematics major, and he was at the right angle for that pass.
Well, there's the spread 4 I was talking about, Dick, for guys like Farmer and Craven. They slash to the middle of the lane so quickly that the defense gets broken down and you create an easy shot for a teammate.
Anderson, the pump fake. Walton won't take the 3. Spins inside for the 10-foot runner, and the rebound, Eric Craven, and a foul on Rick Anderson, his 3rd. And that'll give SC a chance if they can make the 2 free throws to tie.
Well, you never want to let these wing guys get to the middle because that's when you get hurt. And in that case, you create an easy shot for Rory O'Neal, a guy that's rarely used, and he's not going to be able to get a shot on his own unless he gets it off the offensive board. So defensively, you want to keep people out of the middle if you can.
Eric Craven down at the end where his mother is sitting, Sonia, rooting for her twin boys. She's trying to encourage Henry Bibby to get them both on the court at the same time, these 2 identical twins. She says they'll play even harder when they're out there together. And Henry Bibby told us, you know, she's right. In practice, they really are better when they're both playing on the same side at the same time.
Even though Eric Craven has had the better year, Henry Bibby thinks Derek Craven is really going to come on next year. He's had injuries in the early part of this season.
Rick Anderson, a big man, to be able to step outside at 6'9" and hit the 3. He has a dozen. Granville rattles out. Try with the rebound. Walton behind the back dribble. Behind the back dribble again. And a foul. Oh, that's got to make Daddy smile a little bit. Did you see that, Bob? Look at what he's doing.
Shades of a former teammate of Bill Walton, Danny Ainge, many moons ago, going end-to-end. Of course, that was to win a game at the buzzer, but Luke Walton demonstrating his ability to handle that rock with either hand.
Granville picks up the foul, his 3rd, and Walton's totals now hit 20. What a tournament he has had. He's literally improved with every game this year. He has been in double figures both games here, 26 and 20, and again over 20 today.
I asked Luke before the game, I said, any fatigue? You tired at all? He said, nah, are you kidding me? It's a championship game. Who'd he sound like?
And a whistle as contact in the lane. And that's going to go against USC, yes. As they walk to the other end, a reminder, Sunday on CBS, a story of bravery and survival. Incredible footage, folks, from inside Ground Zero. Robert De Niro will host 9/11 Sunday on CBS tomorrow night, presented by Nextel, and with limited interruptions. Brandon Granville now with 4 fouls. And to the other end to shoot, Channing Frye, the 6'10" freshman from Phoenix. His mother, Karen, a former newscaster in the Phoenix area. Rebound, Blumenthal. Up by 7, Arizona. As SC goes on the attack, 6 minutes to go.
Sam Clancy has had a devil of a time trying to get good catches inside where he usually does his most effective work.
Granville gets Gardner in the air and fires the 3. Brandon Granville now with 9 points, and SC pulls within 4. Oh, close to a turnover as Walton saves. Walton finds Gardner for three. Bingo!
So calm, so patient, so easy for Luke Walton. His vision is outstanding, and his anticipation of where open people will be.
O'Neal can't hit, but Blumenthal with a follow. David Blumenthal now with 13. Less than 5 minutes left.
And right away, Lute Olson getting Isaiah Fox off the bench, unhappy with the way his Wildcats are going for the defensive rebound.
4 minutes, 53 seconds left in regulation. A 5-point game. Walton to Gardner for three.
I'd heard stories, but I had to see it with my own eyes.
I can't send it to you till I get to the hotel tonight.
Can't get information to your coworkers, so you're to blame.
Yeah, how did you know?
May I? You need the Sprint PCS Clear Wireless Workplace. The most advanced wireless package customized for your company. On the only all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network built from the ground up. It'll clear up that forehead thing.
Thanks.
Excuse me, ma'am. Duty calls.
As you look at Lute Olson, 15 consecutive 20-win seasons for the gray-haired mentor of the Wildcats. Here's our CBS Sportsline stat of the game. As you see, second half shooting percentage, Arizona way up near 60% as they've rallied from 13 down in the opening half to take a current 5-point lead. 4 minutes, 53 seconds left. Get complete game stats, cbs.sportsline.com or America Online. Enter keyword CBS Sportsline. Not using a lot of pressure, full court pressure in the second half. It was very effective in the first half.
No, and I don't think it's because USC is tired. It's just Henry Bibby keeps going to different things. The big problem is they can't keep the ball out of the hands of Luke Walton.
And Walton finds Gardner. He knows he's got a man who's about to get hot after an ice-cold first half, and Gardner back-to-back threes. His 100th three-point field goal this season, that last shot. Arizona's biggest lead, 8 points, and Anderson rebounds the missed shot by Farmer. Walton breaks loose. What a catch! He can't hit the shot, and the follow by Fox, and Walton slow getting up. He may have injured himself. He limps back on defense, and Dupree gets the easy shot and a foul. And Walton still limping. That could be critical for the Arizona Wildcats as you look ahead to the upcoming NCAA tournament.
Well, you don't want to miss your opportunities for long plays there, but it looked like Walton, and he was, not necessarily undercut, but hit hard in the thigh area after he released that shot.
And Dupree fouled by Anderson. That's 4 fouls on Anderson. Walton, and you showed why he's such a great passer and all-around player, and why Henry Bibby, the SC coach, voted for Walton for the Pac-10 Player of the Year. What hands! That was an incredible catch.
And Jason Gardner, his teammate, was asked who he would vote for. He said Luke Walton. He said, well, you can't vote for anybody on your own team. He said, well, then I'm not going to vote for anybody.
A three-point play for the SC Trojans. Farmer at 69-62.
So you sure this is okay? What if someone calls? What if someone calls?
Sometimes you feel like being dependable. Sometimes you just want to go for a drive. Chevy Impala.
Jerky.
We weren't technically a garage band since we practiced in a barn. We still make a lot of noise, only now it's on the phone.
Introducing AT&T Unlimited.
Luckily, I pay one flat rate and we talk till we're hoarse.
$19.95 a month for unlimited long-distance calls to any AT&T residential long-distance customer. Call all you want, whenever you want, and never watch the clock.
I love them, but I'm not going to pay a lot to listen to them. Nobody ever did.
Call 1-800-REACH-OUT to enroll.
So, you hanging up the whistle, eh, Coach?
Yeah, kind of hard to believe.
So can a girl buy you dinner?
Coach,
Sorry, could you help me with something?
Sure.
This goes up there.
At Applebee's, we do our best to be part of the neighborhood.
It's time to spring into action at your Honda dealer. Because right now, our biggest bikes come with our smallest interest rate, just 2.9% with no down payment. Or ride off with selected street bikes for just 4.9% and no down payment. Or if you'd rather spring for low payments, our Cool Shadow 750 start at just $90 a month with your Honda card. Spring into action now at your Honda dealer.
Hey, sports fans! For all of your news, scores, expert analysis, and fantasy advice, go to cbs.sportsline.com or AOL keyword CBS Sportsline.
Back in L.A. with a reminder tonight, CBS is the place for great drama, starting with Touched by an Angel, followed by The Agency on a special night, and Saturday's #1 drama, The District. It's all here tonight on CBS. Dick Enberg with Matt Guokas at the Staples Center. 19,000 entertained by a fast-paced, at time frenzied action as the Pac-10 will decide its post-tournament conference champion. Will it be Southern California or Arizona? USC using a great defense, smothering Arizona. Ran off to a 13-point lead in the first half, but Arizona has rallied right from the opening bell in the second half, and led by Luke Walton, has moved into a 69-62 lead. Dupree's three-point play cutting into the 10-point advantage, and Walton double-teamed on the pressure from USC has called a timeout. Salute Olson's Wildcats. Will they win another Pac-10 postseason title?
Where am I?
Buckle up for the ride of your life with a special edition video that's loaded with 20 minutes of bonus footage.
Bow your head!
Planet of the Apes, now for the first time ever. Own it at a low, low price.
This is crabgrass. I don't want to see crabgrass in my lawn. We put down Scott's turf builder with Halts in the early spring.
That's the only thing I ever use. Scott's puts this protective barrier over the lawn.
And it stops the crabgrass from germinating. Turf builder with Halts, the best defense against crabgrass.
A reminder, folks, what a day tomorrow on CBS. 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock for you out on the West Coast. We start with an hour of Road to the Final Four, then the SEC Championship, Mississippi State and Alabama, then the Big Ten Postseason Championship, the Hawkeyes and the Buckeyes, and then at 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the West Coast, the NCAA Selection Show. 1 hour, we'll find out who the 65 teams are, and we'll fill out the brackets. Most certainly these two teams will be part of the championship picture. USC went all the way to the Elite Eight, lost to Duke last year after some big wins, including Kentucky. And Arizona, of course, advanced all the way to the finals, only to lose by 10 to the Blue Devils. There you see the game situation. USC just has completed its 10th foul. Eric Craven his 4th of the game, so double bonus as Gardner toes the stripe.
They're trying to get an edge in the backcourt before the ball was inbounded. You can expect Henry Bibby now, the coach of USC, to pretty much empty the bucket defensively. They'll throw everything they have to try to get something going right now. Hack a little bit, get some steals, get some easy baskets. So more important than ever in this game for Arizona to make sure they handle something they didn't do well in the early part of this game against that kind of pressure.
And as expected, Jason Gardner coming alive here in the second half after scoring only one the entire first half, has a total of 11 in the second half. What a move inside with the little man. 5'9", Brandon Granville, the senior, he has 11.
Lute Olson wanted a 3-second call. A walk could have been called.
Stoudemire takes it in strongly, and he is hammered. That'll send Salim Stoudemire, the freshman, to the line for Arizona.
Watch Brandon Granville, see if he keeps his pivot foot down as he knifes between the two defenders here. I don't think he walked, and I don't think it was 3 seconds. Just the little guy was able to outlast the taller Arizona players. What a game Salim Stoudemire is having for Arizona.
Showing the nation why he was the top freshman in this conference. That's his 22nd point, well above his average of 12.5.
6 years ago, his cousin Damon Stoudemire, who played for Lute Olson at Arizona, said, hey, I got a cousin. He's only 13 years old, but he is a player.
And what a free throw shooter, hitting 92% on the year. He's only missed 8 free throws in 100 tries this year. .64. SC needs to generate some offense with the clock ticking down to the 3-minute mark. And Blumenthal, the veteran 6'7" forward, has 16. That one a 3. Fox helping out of the backcourt to Gardner. And it's batted away. Farmer denies Anderson.
Blumenthal, I think, first initially looking inside to Sam Clancy, basically hiding behind the defense. You think of Blumenthal as strictly a standstill shooter. He has shown that he can put the ball on the floor and find his jumper.
They've worked hard to get here. Persistence, performance, strength. It all paid off. So how do achievers secure their future? They do what nearly 2/3 of the Fortune 500 do. They put their confidence in the Pacific Life family of companies. With over 130 years of experience and $340 billion in managed assets, secure your course in life. Rely on the strength of Pacific Life.
Back in Los Angeles with a reminder tonight, CBS, the place for great drama. Touched by an Angel, then The Agency on its own special night Saturday night, and then Saturday's #1 drama, The District. It's all here tonight on CBS. Arizona leading USC 73-67, under 3 to go. 2 timeouts for each team. Double bonus already for Arizona. 18 fouls against the Wildcats. Oh my, Farmer trying to make the defensive play, levels Stoudemire, and that's the 4th foul on Desmond Farmer.
Almost like a free safety in football. Desmond Farmer going for what he feels is the loose ball up for grabs. Anybody can go after it, but a major collision there.
And he was a football player at Flint's Northwestern High School, played quarterback and wide receiver, so he knows how to go for that ball. But it cost him 2 free throw attempts, and Stoudemire, a brilliant freshman shooter, now with 24 points to lead all scores. And in case you've not been with us, this young guy is 8 for 9 from the floor, including 4 3-pointers.
And what a game to break out in a big way with Jason Gardner, the guy that's normally going to get you 20, 21 points a game, ice cold in the first half, has warmed up here in the second half.
Stoudemire wearing number 20, the same number that his cousin Damon wore with the Wildcats. And a lot of folks forget that his brother Antoine was a top scorer at the University of Oregon, led the Ducks when he played there. Quite a basketball family there in Portland, Oregon.
USC can't waste any time right now. They got to attack the basket, punch it inside to Blumenthal or Sam Clancy. And at the other end, if Isaiah Fox touches the ball, he's only a 59% free throw shooter. Wouldn't be surprised to see USC hack at him. Oh.
Granville loses the ball as he tries to drive the lane, and who but Luke Walton there to pick it up. Inside to Anderson, misses the easy layup. Blumenthal sends Granville the other way. 2:20 to go. Inside finally to Clancy, a rare opportunity. Misses the tip. Anderson gets it for Arizona. They're down to 2:10.
That is rare. Sam Clancy, usually a terrific finisher, even against taller players inside. Just kind of flipped that up with a hope shot.
2 minutes left. Clancy 6 for 16 shooting today, well under his near 50% shooting. Oh, almost stolen by Granville. And out of bounds to Arizona. The SC fans don't like that.
Well, only 1 turnover in this second half. And again, it looked like it was off USC.
Henry Bibby battling though for the call and for the next call, and the official saying, Mr. Bibby, your seat is right over there. Bibby, a tough love coach, and what a job he's done. We mentioned that Lute Olson has won 20 games, 15 straight years, and there's the technical foul against Bibby. And just to finish the thought, Henry Bibby has done something that no USC coach has accomplished since 1940, to win back-to-back 20 games last year and this year. So he's really brought this program to where I think they're a feared team going into the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, again, they're intense pressure. You mentioned the tough love of Henry Bibby. He wears his guys out. He challenges them all the time. He throws them out of practice. He makes them work extremely hard, but they love him. But this is not the time to be getting a technical foul with your team down by 8 points, trying to come back with just a minute 50 to go.
Mr. Automatic, Salim Stoudemire, the freshman, hits them both and now has 27 points and builds Arizona's lead back to 10. And Arizona's ball. Here's Craven, the freshman. Walton being hawked by Blumenthal. Stoudemire. Boy, we're really seeing two terrific freshmen. Stoudemire of Arizona. Craven, while he hasn't scored much, his defense is something to behold. Here he is on Gardner. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. No basket. The foul before the shot.
Henry Bibby was objecting to the call. He thought the ball was off Arizona, and he's been chirping right in the ear of that official, basically daring Charles Range to call the technical foul there. And you know, it's not the worst thing in the world sometimes to get a technical foul, but not this late in the game. His team is really struggling to find points to begin with. Their defense isn't forcing the turnovers like they were in the first half, and you just can't give 2 points away that easily.
Luke Walton now with 22, and Arizona shooting lights out at the free throw line. That makes them 20 for 23 in the game. That'll take a miracle now for USC. Uncontested, Granville drives for a layup in his 13th point, back to 10-point lead.
The last thing that Arizona wants to do right now is stop the clock and put USC on the line where they can score with no time running.
Gardner, a junior, thought about going to the professional ranks after a sophomore season. Everyone feels wisely stayed at Arizona, and they're hoping in Tucson he'll come back as a senior. Could well be a player of the year next year if he does. Luke Walton. Stoudemire punctuating a tremendous second half by Arizona as he has a season-high 29 points. Granville's runner, and we're down to the final seconds, and the Arizona fans cheering a very impressive performance in this second half. This Wildcat team losing 3 players that could have come back, had eligibility, and Lute Olson with 3 juniors and 6 freshmen has built this team back to this kind of incredible performance. What a coaching job by that man.
And Lute Olson gives most of the credit to his junior core, in particular Luke Walton and Jason Gardner. He says he beats up the freshmen, does Lute Olson, and it's the juniors that pat him on the back and keep him in line. But with 3 juniors and 5 freshmen in the rotation, a remarkable season for Lute Olson and the Cats.
Cosmetic basket by Farmer, and Gardner will bounce out the final seconds. Oh my, Arizona again. Their 4th consecutive Pac10 postseason tournament title, a 10-point victory with an incredible second half, 20 minutes led by that man Luke Walton and the freshman Salim Stoudemire. Chevrolet, most valuable players of the game are David Blumenthal, the senior veteran with 16 points and 8 boards for Southern California, and freshman Salim Stoudemire. He kept Arizona hopes alive when Gardner was able to score only 1 point the entire first half. And so for Matt Gokas, this is Stick Enberg from Los Angeles with our final score: Arizona 81, Southern California 71. Tonight on CBS, Touched by an Angel, followed by The Agency and The District. I can't wait for the NCAA tournament tomorrow afternoon and evening. We'll find out all the teams in the bracket. Watch CBS, the home of men's NCAA basketball championship.